Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new bullet journal video. I have not made one of these videos in a hot minute. If you look back at my older videos, you'll see that I used to make bullet journal videos, but I stopped making them because I kind of took a break from YouTube for a couple of years, and because I wasn't really doing it as regularly. That's probably just because I made it way too fancy and it wasn't something that I could implement every day. So I have tried to simplify it a little bit, but still making it pretty because that's what we want, right? A pretty personalized planner. So I have, of course, as always, my Leuchtturm 1917 journal, and I get the ones with the dotted grids on them because it's easier to plan stuff out and map things. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open it up. The first couple of pages I used for work stuff, like work notes. So these are all pages that I have notes on, but I wanted to start afresh because I still have all of these pages left. So this is my starting page. I just went really simple. I got these new lettered and numbered stamps, and I also have a couple of other flowery stamps that I wanted to use. And I found this nice quote that I think helps me take this kind of energy into my new year. So it's 12 new chapters and 365 new chances. So you can interpret that however you want, but I think that's a really awesome place to start for a new year. Turning the page, we get to my future log. I just have all of the months listed and all of the dates, and next to everything I could write down appointments or things that I know will happen in the future. So let's say if I know that I'm having a doctor's appointment in March, then I could write it on here, or any other important upcoming events throughout the year. Turning the page, I first have an annual goal sheet. I really like this setup because it lets me break down my goals into different subjects. So first I have relational goals. So that could be improving time with friends, spending more quality time with a loved one, whatever that is, or even just finding new friends. Spiritual, however that looks for you, whether that's if you're a Christian reading the Bible more, or practicing more meditation, reading new books on other things, whatever. Next we have mental. This could even be just reading more books, learning new things, trying out a new skill, whatever. Physical, of course, the typical I want to get fit in the next year or lose weight, but it could even just be maybe signing up for a gym or going to a dance class or gaining weight, whatever it is that you need. And then also financial goals, whatever you may want to do in the next year. Something completely new, well, sort of, is I have a YouTube content calendar because I want to post videos every Saturday. So I've listed out every Saturday throughout all of next year. And then next to them, I can write down which videos I want to upload for which dates. Turning the page, I've already started on January because I just want to get ready, and it's already middle of December now. So I just wanted to get prepared, and I put out a full grid of January, and I can write in specific appointments for that date or even birthdays, whatever I really need. On the next page I have Level 10 Life. This is something I used to do in my old journals, which I have always found to be very helpful. So you start off with making 10 rings, and then you square them off into 8 different pieces, and each piece represents a different aspect of life. So we have family and friends, recreation, marriage, spiritual growth, finances, health and fitness, career, and giving. And then what you can do, you can also look back at my old videos to see how I did it. I usually just take a different color, which I've already keyed out here. I take a different color for each part, and I evaluate each aspect. So for family and friends, how would I evaluate that aspect of my life from 1 out of 10 right now? Is it a 6 out of 10? Is it a 10 out of 10? It's perfect. Whatever it may be, you can fill it out in a different color, and then you can have kind of an overview of where you might need more growth in certain areas of your life, or where you wish there was more growth. And then in my key areas as well, I have written down already bullet points where I can write down a goal for each aspect for the new year of how I want to improve those aspects. Right next to it, I have my habit tracker. This is something I'm most excited about implementing more, and that's because I have my new journey coming up with things that I need to implement every day for my stress prevention video. And so this will definitely grow throughout the year, but I know that there are other things that I want to list out that I do anyways, and just keeping track of how often I get to do those things. So maybe that could be like reading or journaling, meditation, whatever it is. And then I would just take a little colored pen and fill out each box as the day goes on throughout the year if I completed that habit or not. Here on the next page, we have my January spending budget. So we already have a budget plan in our bank accounts, and we have a set account just for these kinds of spendings. And so to keep a better overview of all of these different aspects, I want to be able to write them down. I may include a date, where I bought something and how much, but mostly I just want to include what it was so I can have an overview at the end of the month to see where our money is going. I've already started the first week of January. I've left out the first and second of the month because that's a Saturday and Sunday, and I probably won't be doing anything special those 2 days. So I already went and started with the 3rd through the 9th. And on this side, I have a time-specific table and a day-specific table. And under time-specific, you can write down appointments you may have. So like at 8 o'clock, I have a dentist appointment or whatever. Day-specific just means maybe a certain task that you have to complete that day. So for me, I would want to have on Saturday, upload a video. And then rounding out the week, or starting the week, I have already started my entry for Monday. So it's already set up. I don't want to make it too fancy because that'll be a daily thing that I want to fill out. And this is where I can write my to-dos or whatever else I would need. Because I currently have a separate journal just for journaling, I will only be using this right now for to-dos. Once the other journal is empty, then I will probably move back into this one so that it's all combined into one space. And that is it. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you like this new setup that I have going. It's very simple, very minimalistic, but it's easy and it's something that I could definitely implement every week or every month. So let me know if there was anything that you liked or how you maybe do something different. I can't wait to see your videos or even your posts if you happen to make bullet journals as well. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!